We're here. Hello, friends. Jim Nance alongside Phil Simms. We're live here tonight for this primetime matchup. There's all kinds of energy and excitement in the air as these teams are ready to take center stage. How about it, Phil?
Oh, man, it's going to be a lot of people watching this game tonight. The old bad eye is on you. So, in other words, we're going to focus in on these players. It's going to be fun to watch. And when they all know that all these people are watching, that brings out the emotion. Should be hard-hitting. Should be a lot of fun to watch.
They're all over him at the 18-yard line. The old 49er legend, Joe Montana, making his return now to the huddle.
Joe Montana really has changed the way you want to play quarterback in the National Football League. He has shown everybody about timing, just staying in rhythm and throwing the football. That's why he's had longevity, and it's why he's always been one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
And with this starting unit, as usual, the attention goes to the wide receivers who so often open up the game. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Hauling it in for the grab, it's Kellen Winslow Sr. He's tackled at the 30.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
1st and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
The offense has done a good job. There now gets tough because your plays are limited because the field has been shrunk.
Here's the first snap after the big play. They'll go ground. They're going to run it right. Picks up about 8. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. And he's across for the touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Driving extra point is good. The all 25s now will get their first shot to come onto the field and score. They gave up points on the opening drive. The score's 7-0. He's got a chance to return this one. Diggs, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today. That's a timeout by the defense. First down here. They hand it off to the running back. They tackle him for a loss. And today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. And here we have 2nd down. On the run. Throwing now to his left. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. Let's set the defensive starters. Johnson's lined up in the slot. 3rd down and 11. And they sack him on third down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
This punt will be returned. That's a gain of 8. Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10. Play action. And he hauls it in.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
So they complete that one, yet it's still 2nd down. Throws to the right. Pass is made, and it's incomplete. The hit jars the ball out. It'll be 3rd down. The formation here, shotgun. And Rice is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll go shotgun here. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 2nd and 10, looking to the right side and throwing.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets a completion, and they pick up a yard or two.
Offense still looking for a first after that completion on 2nd down. Intercepted. Breaks free, has some space to work with. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout.
That interception is strictly on the quarterback. When you make bad decisions, I don't care how good you can throw the football. The results, usually it's going to turn into an interception.
First down, offense readying for the snap as they go ground here. Reggie White with the bring down. Moss is a receiver in the slot. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room.
Well, it's about deceiving the defense, isn't it? That's how you get a lot done in the NFL. And when you can run and pass, you can deceive them in a lot of ways. Nice job by the offense, running that football, picking up another first down and moving the chains. This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with an all-25s official.
The staff wasn't saying much about the injury other than it's not severe enough to keep him out of this one. So expect to see him back on the field shortly, guys.
Good job by the offense. They get in there, they tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
Extra point was good. The all-25s defense once again setting up that score. Turnover points cashed in by the offense. Bringing the play to an end. The Canton Rage come out and a 2 tight end set. Almost intercepted.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
Second down and 10. Handoff to Walter Payton. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
That's a terrible read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
One last play before the quarter ends. Quarterback drops back, play action. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We'll be back to Oakland for the start of the second after the break. The punt team is in place and ready to perform. First down here. Handoff, taking it up the middle.
What a good job by the defensive player there, just flushing the running back and driving him into the ground.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Peterson's going to take balls out. This one's going back the other way. He's brought to a halt.
Well, that's what you call a away. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
Offense lines up here. Intercepted.
I think this is one of the easier throws in the NFL. Don't make the mistake throwing it up the field. Throw it across the field so the receiver can run to it. That time the quarterback leads the receiver way too far on the post route.
Second down following that incompletion. Play action. And almost picked off.
You are not going to be an accurate quarterback, of course, when you're under this kind of pressure. Doesn't even have time to set his feet. Another throw offline.
It's third down coming up. Here's the give to Emmitt Smith. Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
When you see long runs like that by a running back, a lot of things have to happen. Of course, he has good vision and he has talent, but how about those blocks down the field, those blocks in the secondary? That's what creates long runs.
First down here after the run. Looking for an open receiver on the right. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Good job by the defensive player squaring up that running back and just putting his big butt right into the ground.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
What an effort and a touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
He's put the ball on the tee and he's about to kick off. They're setting up the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10 out of the eye. They give it to the tailback. Coming up, 2nd down. Peterson's taking the handoff. The tackle is made.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. 3rd and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
Vick's got it in the gun. John Madden on the sidelines here for this one. Arguably the greatest Raiders coach of all time. They're in punting formation. He's going to challenge the punt coverage. And that's a gain of 10. Now on 1st down. Snap back to the quarterback. Out of the gun. Ball's on the ground. And the defense has it. Taking off. Scores the touchdown. What a play. Snickers is the proud sponsor of this satisfying defensive replay. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies. The point after try is in the books. And the kicker's ready to go. We've got an injured player on the field.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
And Rice is lined up now as a slot receiver. Play action fake, looking to throw. Got a hand on it, and it's incomplete.
Oh, good job. The linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Two tight ends, and 2nd and 10. Walter Payton gets it here. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these plays do look ugly when they don't work. It's 2nd down, and you run the running play hoping to pick up a few yards to make 3rd down easier. But when you lose yards like this, 3rd long, tough to do.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Now it's a 3rd and 13. Play fake here. Perfectly thrown. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the 1st down.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage, and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. Nickel formation here for the defense. Handoff to Walter Payton. And the tackle is made at the 41.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game, because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
That's 2nd down coming up. Action fake. Trying to work that left side. Incompletion on that hurried throw.
He did everything right, didn't he, the cornerback that time? He was physical. He stayed on the wide receiver. He was reading the quarterback, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 3rd and 3. The throw to the left. Airtight coverage. Incomplete.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
Tackles made. On 1st down, Peterson's going to secure the handoff. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Now the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on 1st down.
Base 24. Hey, let's go base 24.
Johnson is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Going to take off with it. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
Well, this man-to-man coverage, bad job by the defense. The defensive back so slow, no chance of keeping up with the wide receiver.
3rd down. In trouble now. Eyeing that left side. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
Johnson's in the slot. Down the field. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
This is what they call managing the game. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down, and you just got to expect either way that you're going to make it, or if you don't make it, what are you going to do?
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Walter Payton gets it here. Gain of 6.
Closer defense gets to the end zone. Their backs are against it. The tougher they get. But that time, the offense still able to pick up a few yards on an inside run.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Handoff to Walter Payton. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Offense lines up here. Another carry here.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
The kick is good. That's the end of the first half. And you've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Peterson's out in the slot. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Makes the grab and keeps the ball moving down the field. That's a first down catch.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Johnson's lined up in the slot. Vick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Ronnie Lott makes the tackle. First down following the long play. He's scrambling now. He'll fire it out to the left. And he's almost intercepted.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Throws to the right. Touchdown.
When you see a running back jump over the pile like this for a touchdown, it tells you something. What athletic ability he has. He timed it perfectly, able to get up over the offensive line and just gets into the end zone.
Makes the PAT. And the Canton Great looking for a big return and hoping to find a way to regain the lead. Scores 21-17. Neither team able to establish the upper hand for too long. We've had already 3 lead changes, and the score's 21-17. Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick. And he's brought to the ground. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Play action. And incomplete.
I don't know what was more terrible. It was a terrible route, a terrible throw by the quarterback. Oh, and what a shot. It's incomplete.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Second attempt. He's got the grab, and he's got the first.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
That reception gave them the first down. Quarterback drops back, play action. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense, Ed. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
And the Canton Greys will Defense got a bit of a blow and now readies for the next play. That play is going to be challenged. There is the red flag.
Well, there's a couple things to look at when you look at these type of plays. You know, one, does he have possession of the football? If you have possession of the football, it is allowed to touch the ground. Now, when it touches the ground, did he lose control of it? Of course, if he did, that would make it incomplete. So have possession of the football, maintain it as you hit the ground, or as the ball hits the ground, it still will be a catch.
To review the play, the ruling on the field stands.
The coach's challenge is not answered. The play on the field will stand. Moss is the receiver in the slot. 1st and 10. Halfback counter.
So many things you could do on first down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
2nd down now. Peterson's handed the football to the right side, and he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
When you run off tackle, one of the things you're looking for is for your tackle to make a good block, and then if you have a lead fullback, can he get past him and block the linebacker to free up the halfback so he can go in between them and get in the secondary and make a big play.
Illegal touching. Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Should be a routine punt. Going to try his luck here. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. First down on the way. Walter Payton gets it here. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down following the run. Play action. Looking to the right side and throwing. And the Canton Greats get a first down.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, the double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
They've got a first down now after that catch. Looks to his left. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds. Second down coming up. He's looking to go down the field here, and that ball's nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against this cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Working that left side, and the Canton Greats now move the chains.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Looking to go up top again on first down. Interception. Nice tackle.
Well, I have to say that's just a terrible decision by the quarterback there. He's got to know when you're in a situation like this, you just cannot make that type of pass.
First down coming up. Just a quick drop back. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Second down after that pass play. Going for the deep ball. Makes the catch deep down the middle of the field.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Peterson's got it on the handoff. That hit by Ronnie Lott.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Back to the ground, running to his right. Force it across for the touchdown.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's first and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
No lead is safe in this one. 4 lead changes overall. The scores 28-17. The kicking team now getting set here for what looks like an onside kick. But there's a flag thrown in. They have the ball back and the play's continuing.
Offense.
Well, the flag is out. That football did not travel 10 yards on the onside kick, and the officials saw it. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete. They bring in the extra tight end. Handoff to Walter Payton. "15 minutes to go, and we'll return after this message and a word from your local station." And Rice is lined up now as a slot receiver. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
No good. An empty trip for the offense.
I think all the fans, and us included, thought this kick was going to be good, but we can see the official sign, no good. It just missed.
First down following the penalty. Peterson's going to take the handoff now. Tackled down at the 47. Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 7. Peterson's taking the handoff. Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Vick got the football after the play fake. But it's incomplete.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This guy has a strong arm. That time he just sails the football way past the receiver deep down the field.
For a touchback. First down as they head to the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. And the Canton Great with an empty backfield look here from the gun. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Oh, that could have been intercepted, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, when you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage, it takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
Offense lines up here. So now a 3rd and 10. Emmitt Smith takes the handoff. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. Nickel formation for the defense here. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Ball's picked off. He's brought down.
Most of the ball linebackers, their borderline good enough to be a running back, and they got the hands of defensive back. Here's a good case. What a fine catch on the interception by the linebacker.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Peterson's going to secure the handoff. Slashing to the right side. The all 25s get a first down.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Loss of 4.
Second down here. Vick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Running away from the pressure. It's up 6. Offense lines up here. 3rd and goal from the 1. Getting away from the pressure. Reggie White in the face of the quarterback. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
The kick is good. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. That's a timeout call. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Canton Greats official. They're saying it's just a minor injury, so he should be back on the field pretty quickly.
The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it. Nickel formation here for the defense. 1st and 10, play fake here, throws to the right. This play will hold up. He's inbound.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
1st down here after the completion. Play action fake. Looking to the right side and throwing. The defense did not give up an inch.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 10. Play action. He'll throw it over the middle. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, after... Watching that play, I think it's safe to say it's a lower body injury. Not sure exactly what it is, but I hope the player's okay.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Interception. That brings the play to an end.
That was a terrible throw by the quarterback. When you're off target like that, you deserve to throw an interception.
Johnson's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 1st and 10. Scrambling out of the pocket, looking for a receiver on the left side here. Moss is in the slot. 2nd and 10. This is a screenplay all the way. That one for 46 yards. This play set up by the long gainer. Escaping the pressure. He'll fire it out to the left. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Offside. Defense.
Well, looks like the defender was caught in the neutral zone, Phil.
Yeah, he was. Good job by the quarterback. You know, he made that little voice inflection. That'll get him every time. Quarterback's a little sneaky, man.
Wow, looks like the defense encroached.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
That flag gives them a new set of downs. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
They'll take that gift from the defense and line up now with a new set of downs. Looking to scramble. Throwing now to his left. The quarterback's
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
The quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Trying to work that left side. That pass was hurried.
Jim, that was really a terrific job by the quarterback. The pocket is breaking down, and look at that. He just steps up, moves out. Good job of keeping the play alive.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to make something happen. Challenging the defenders to the right side. 2-minute warning.
That time, awesome job by avoiding the sack by the quarterback. Gets out of trouble, gets outside. Hey, even though he doesn't get a completion, good job avoiding the negative yards.
We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. And it's a fake. Throws the pass. He had no time to get set.
This is really demoralizing. When you drive the football down the field, you're in a fourth down situation. You want to keep this drive going. Terrible play call by the coach. Stops the drive.
They face first down. In on the stop. It's now second down. Under pressure and incomplete. Well, the quarterback's hurried on the play and he throws it incompletion.
And QB had no chance, Jim, that time. No chance. The offensive line just has to keep the defenders off the quarterback a little longer.
Defense comes out in the nickel. Quarterback drops back, play action. The throw to the left forces a 3-and-out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
We're back and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. Nickel formation for the defense here. Launches it down the field. So that's not going to get it done here. And the offense is going to turn it over on downs.
I know they need a lot of breaks to maybe win this football game. In the red zone now, they got to get in the end zone quick.
First down here. Three-step drop. And they sack the quarterback. This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfied. Escaping the pressure. No chance to throw. Another sack. Still, the quarterback gets sacked once again.
Well, I'm not blaming any of the players. I'm blaming the coach, Jim. That time, a terrible time to call that kind of play where you're going to make the quarterback hold the football so long to try to throw it down the field. That's a bad job by the coach.
Third down after the sack. Going to drop back. Gets away from the pressure. Looking long. What a catch. They come out in the dime package. Now or never. 4th and goal.
4th and long. You got so little chance. Of having success in a situation like this, I only have one question. Why did you go for it?
And this will probably wrap things up here. 1st and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. It's off the mark. That's going to do it here in this one. Well, it's a big performance in front of a primetime audience and a sweet victory in the end.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game. But when you win,